Hello, beautiful. Welcome. So, if you are one of those coaches who finds high ticket sales to be challenging in any way, shape, or form, I wanted to share something with you that I've shared with my clients that supports them to really come into the conversation excited and ready to add incredible value because of this one thing. Okay. One of the best gifts that we have as coaches is the ability to stand at that 100-foot level and see what's happening, see the gap and the bridge to that gap, to close the gap, right? And each individual client or potential client is obviously very different. But as coaches, you are in a really primed position because you have seen 100 of this. So when a client comes to you, for example, and she wants to lose weight, if she's your weight loss coach, or she wants to balance her hormones, or maybe she wants to create $50,000 months, or she wants to do Facebook ads, or whatever it is that you coach or rebrand her business, like whatever coach you are, you have seen more people that look and feel and desire and aspire to that thing than she has. So she's feeling like, I am alone, I want this thing, how am I going to do this? But you've seen a million more people on that Zoom call that look, feel, and sound just like her. And that gives you an incredible gift. So in this video, I'm going to share how to use this gift to really build that amazing journey for your client, the high ticket sales conversation, so that she can see, feel, taste, hear, touch the thing, and say yes to herself, because she cannot not be, do, created. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is mimidabo. I'm the owner and founder of The Prosperous Womb. I'm a high-ticket business coach, and I support spiritual women coaches and Christian women coaches to co-create profitable and simple high-ticket coaching boutiques so they can serve at a deeper, more transformational level and co-create expansion with clients in any coaching niche. And in their own businesses, they get to simplify with one high-ticket coaching offer. They get to create, design, and build the life, the body, relationship, business, wealth, and generational impact that they're here to live in the world. So what is this insight, and how do you use it to add value? So instead of coming to the sales conversation thinking, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm going to be doing here. I have a script, but it makes me cringe. I wonder how my client's going to be. You already know that. You have that insight. You know what outcome or result because you have an application on your website. They filled out the application form. So you already have an idea of who she wants to be, of who she's being right now, and how she is. And the sales call is just an energetic expression of, do we match? Okay, and that's why applications are so important. So when you know and have this insight that this is why mission is also important, right? So as a spiritual life coach, as a health coach, 1,000 clients can come through my door and 1,000 of them aspire to this result that I co-create with my offer. Now, when you have that insight, each question that you ask becomes part of this delightful journey that you're taking your client on. And yeah, we can get as creative and out of the box as we want with our questions, but the bottom line is, what do you want? What do you want? Because our clients all want things for different reasons. And the conversation needs to be in the tone of aspiration, desire, and dream, okay? Because it's high ticket. High ticket clients have written the book on pain and challenges. So they now aspire, desire, and dream. And how can you use the insights you have to co-create that amazing journey where each question is part of a journey based on insight, where they see themselves in the end outcome or result, and even go beyond that so they can grasp, imagine, and actually infuse themselves as they are into the outcome you create in your business. So once you know what it is they want, How can you use your insight to inspire them even further with that? How can you expand that magical wand? You know, I've heard people say things like, if I could wave a magical wand and in 18 months you could have what you want, what would you want? If you could get what you want in 18 months with a magical wand, what would you want? You know, I've heard questions. One of my favorite questions actually to inspire is, you know, let's say a client comes to me on March 1st, 2022 for, you know, sales conversation. I always like to ask, you know, so on March 10, 2032, I run into you in New York, what would you be telling me? And I let them draw that picture of themselves because it allows them to grasp what it is they truly, truly want. It allows them to imagine 10 years from now, I have it. How will my life be? How will my relationship be? How will my lifestyle be? Where will I be living? What would I be eating? What would it feel like? What will the food I'm eating taste like? What colors will be my wardrobe? What colors will be in my home? What kind of man would I be married to? How many kids will I have? Imagine that, and then put themselves inside of the story so they get to live it in that moment. And by the end of that journey, they're excited to invest in themselves to create that thing because the feeling it created in their body is magical. And that's where, once they have that picture of what it will be like, you invite them to figure out how they created that 10-year picture and why they don't have it now. So it's not the challenges, it's what has them not have it right now, since it was so clear, so beautiful. And you use your insight that you have based on past sales calls to generate that journey and that magical experience for them. Okay, you take them through and walk them through that journey because it's a picture of what life, business, relationships, and everything else will look like. Because you can't unsee once you've created that. And the next step I usually use with clients in the sales lab is to draw a picture of that journey. I sketch everything, so I invite people, if they're willing, to just draw what they just told me and have that picture in front of them as we continue into the bits of the sales conversation that come after that. You know, the thing is, while we don't coach in the sales conversation, if you do not add value, the client does not see the exponential vision. If the client does not see the exponential vision, she might sign up and invest to work with you, but she's going to half-ass it. If it's a course, she's not going to finish the course. She can't see the end. She didn't see it for herself. She wasn't in the picture. So the point of the high-ticket sales conversation, and the reason why I think calls are so important, is to put your client in a place where she sees herself in the picture, where she can imagine herself in it, put herself in it, live in the moment in it, and create that feeling in her body and her nervous system that expects her to have it. It's that expectation of creating it that supports her to co-create the exponential result, because her nervous system cannot not have it. Okay? So let me know how this one little thing, one little part of your high-ticket sales conversation can shift, how this can shift your high-ticket sales conversation without having a script, without having something that makes you cringe, just using your insight and knowledge that you have as an experienced coach to co-create a magical journey experience and support yourself to be excited to come in here and co-create a dream with someone where she puts herself in it and cannot not have it. It's been good having you.